welcome to the stream. How's everybody? Flip a coin? Did I send that twice? Yes, you did. But it's I'm right here. Hello, Napso. Hello, K9. Hello, Gurthakul. Welcome to the stream. Never mind. Yes. Okay. How you guys doing? Hold on, sorry. I have to unplug something real quick. Holy shit. This fucking thing. Yes. Alright. How's everybody? Hope you're doing okay. We're gonna be speedrunning some Minecraft today. Hope you're doing okay. Let me punch the game again. I restarted it. Sorry. I'm doing mid. Understandable. Hopefully I can entertain you a bit. You know, help you out with the midness. Hopefully. Who knows? Who knows? Welcome to this live stream, Wazer. Thank you, Napsodium. I appreciate it. Very nice. But I hope everyone's having a nice day today. Something on my hair. Something falling? Oh. Yeah. We're gonna be trying to speedrun. So, as you know, it's gonna be more, you know, chatty, I guess. Last stream we took quite a few breaks to chat, which is understandable because speedrunning needs a bit of a, you know, a bit of concentration for a few minutes and then a bit of resting. So that resting space is good for chatting, I would say. Please show speed. No, I don't show speed, sorry. And that's a reference. Anyway. Let's see. Fair enough. Minecraft? Yes. Hello, Soul Hunter. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Okay. It's gonna take only a little bit to launch. Alright. We're good. Everything's fine. I think the bitrate's good. Let me know if the camera quality is fine too, please. Oh, Soul Hunter. Indeed. How you been, Soul Hunter? Spending 1 billion hours in college, as usual, I guess. Keep chatting English. Yes, of course. Alright. Let's go. I believe we're ready. This one. Boom. Boom. There we go. As it happens, I'm also in Minecraft right now. Ooh, nice. Are they playing ATM? Was ATM 9? I think so, right? Ultimate Edition. Still messing with aeronautics. Okay. Still damn fun. Understandable. Me too. Oh, nice. Cam quality is fine. Thank you. I appreciate it. Remove the... I remember today, okay? I removed the music. It's okay. I mean, if the game audio is good, hopefully so. War Thunder when? Well, it's every Sunday. War Thunder is always fixed on the same day. It's every single Sunday. Always has been. No, it hasn't always been. I have to wait till summer vacation. That's understandable. It needs a lot of time. Is there a section in Speedrun for 20 players? What do you mean exactly, Napsodium? I mean, speedruns can have a lot of submissions. I don't think there's a subcategory where you play with 20 people at once. 20 players with the game. I don't know if that's a thing. But I can look. Minecraft. If I'm not mistaken, I think all categories are solo. Oh, see, recreating worlds is banned for set seed runs. I don't know why, but it is banned. So, there you go. We can just recreate world. We can't use forge, you must only use fabric. That's fine. Not use commands, you not use peaceful. Yeah, I think all runs are solo only. All categories. Yeah. Yep. So it seems. I wish I could join. Understandable. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's no multiplayer speedruns. It's unfortunate. Do you have Minecraft, K9? The fucking Withering Rose emote is like the most fucking troll heavy emote ever. I love it actually. It's so crazy. I don't know why. It applies to so many circumstances you just wouldn't expect it to. It's crazy. I don't know. I like it a lot. I don't understand what the fuck is with this emote. It just fits everywhere. It just has such a crazy tone to a sentence. It's actually insane. I love it. So I don't know if it works when you have more. Oh no, it wouldn't work anyway. You see, on the PlayStation you play Bedrock Edition. I always play on Java, so yeah. It wouldn't work regardless. And even if there was a way to play crossplay, the mods would probably not be compatible, obviously. So it's a bit of a shame, but it is how it is. You know what I mean? Yeah. So there's not only no. I don't think there's crossplay between. Maybe it is crossplay between Bedrock and PC and console. Maybe there's a mod for that allows PC players to connect to the same server as a console. Something like that. I could imagine that could be a thing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look into that. But even if there was, the mods would absolutely not be compatible, like any other mod. It would just be vanilla Bedrock Edition. Isn't Java on PS5 as well? I don't think so, no. No, Bedrock Edition, yeah. Because it's a console edition. Bedrock was made specifically to be able to run on consoles and phones. I believe Java only runs on Windows and Linux, but PC, essentially. This emoji is odd. It is very strange, but it applies to critical. Even if, I don't think you'll be able to join. Yeah, even if, yeah. Have you had your coffee yet, critical? Did you do your infinite walk? Oh no, you didn't, because it's raining, right? You said on Discord? Let me look. I'm gonna look, actually. We haven't run at all yet. We're just yapping. And that's good. I like that. Oh, it's critical. Makes sense. See? It does make sense. I love this one. I did not walk today and yesterday and the day before. Damn. Just starts walking in circles in his room. Gets dizzy, falls over. Fuck. Anyway. Yeah, let's start. Of course, we're not gonna be super running per se, right? We're gonna warm up first. I'll be trying, but you know, we gotta do a bit of warm up. You know what I mean? Did I get the crafting table fell off? Hello, guys. Thanks, please. Ow. Yeah, this is the part I'm worse at. It's okay. Ow. I'm gonna fucking die. Hold on. Oh, you all fell down there, didn't you? No? Oh, there you are. Oh my god, guys. Okay. I need these guys to fall over. Come on, dude. There you go. Okay, the boys is right here. And he just despawned in front of me. Wow. Oh, this is sharpness. It's 5,000 meters in the washing machine. What? Who runs what in the washing machine? Yeah, these guys threw all the items across, I think. Yep, no other pearls for me. Rip. Well, we're gonna try anyway. Just because I do want to get practice on the end part. I haven't done that yet. These fucking goobers. Look at this shit. Hello, Wolfie, welcome. DMs? Wow. Okay, I see what happened. Okay, but this should be a easy win. Still, that's fucked. So, someone copyright claimed a video because of the KSP soundtrack. But it's an AI swap channel pretending they own the KSP soundtrack, which is completely royalty free. And apparently, I don't know, but apparently it's also in the YouTube music library, the one I use for streams on War Thunder. That's hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. That is great. You know what I hope YouTube would at the very least do? You know those so YouTube gives me a warning whenever I try to dispute a. We're in the middle of the speedrun, by the way. The timer still counts. Whenever I try to dispute a claim, YouTube tells me that, like, well, potentially, if the claim is false, we might delete your channel or something. I wish, or like, if the dispute is like false or wrong or whatever. I wish they had that too for false claims, where like if you false claim and it's obviously you're being malicious and just claiming it for the sake of it, like fuck you, delete your channel, fuck off. Like you're just going out claiming channels for no fucking reason, or like claiming videos that you most definitely do not own the content of. Like, yeah, I don't have any copyright anything, so I'm good with that. But yeah, it's fucked. Happens more and more on YouTube. People just file complaint without having any reason to do that. No, I don't think it's been happening more and more. But I think it has been a problem for a while. But I do not think it's getting worse. It's just always been very bad. I don't think this is nothing new. I've heard this since like 4, 5, 6 years ago, and it's just been happening. It's just been happening. Imagine submitting raw footage and 90% of it is just not going on a rant. Imagine. And it's still world record time. Yes, of course. What the fuck am I doing? Hold on. Okay. 5. And now we throw away some shit. Oops, I threw a minecart. It's okay. I do need a string. Okay, I'm throwing away shit I don't need to throw away. Quick that. Q. Like that. We need to make a bow. I already have the arrows, right? Yeah. I need to keep my axe. So this is the part where we do this. Actually, I did need my crafting table. I don't know why I did that. Let's do rails. What are the penguins doing? Holy, I just threw a golden item. It's okay. Chill. Guys. Oh my god. What in tarnation? Hello, Apple. Welcome. Okay. So this is the part where we do this, right? What? Fuck you. Okay. Completely fucked it up. Let's go. Paste. As we do. Hold on. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We got this. At this point, I'd be better off just running off, but okay. Oh, fucking. Yes. Nice upload. Hello. Hello. Still soundtrack, but I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Fucking hell, that was fast. Okay. Sir! That's my card! Sir! Oh my god. He stole my card. Honestly, at this point, I should craft the minecarts and the rails and keep some blocks and just run. Yes. For a frame perfect? Oh no, I don't know if it's frame perfect. But I guess we'll figure it out. I haven't gotten to that point yet, even. So that's something we gotta do. And it's okay. It's hit quite frequently. Yeah. Because it's like, it makes, or it would make sense for like a creator of a game soundtrack. Like it would make sense, for example, if you told me, even though I think I wouldn't be as harsh, but anyway. If you told me that like the creators of the Elden Ring soundtrack claimed the video because they didn't want the soundtrack to be used like that, I'll believe it, right? Like, yeah, they made the soundtrack, it's theirs. Like, they don't want people using it because they have some company bullshit going on. Ow, I am dead. Okay. I hate this part of the run. Hello, Animal. Welcome. Why are you speedrunning? We're speedrunning set seed. 1.21 set seed. That's just kind of it. No, easy. Okay. But yeah, how are you doing, Animal? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic day. This is only the second week I'm trying this, so... Go easy on me, you know. You play... I'm guessing you play a lot of Minecraft as well? I think everybody does, really. It's just how it goes. Maybe not a lot, but I think most people play Minecraft, of course. Yeah. I guess it's just how it goes, eh? Need the blocks, thank you. Okay, let's reverse. Ow. Ow. Fuck. Ah. Okay, they're kind of blocking each other off there. I should... You know what? That's a great idea. I should start just placing a boat down on one of them. Best of luck. I play more than most should. Understandable. I do have over 10,000 hours in Minecraft. So I understand. I understand. And I appreciate the good luck. Have you ever tried speedrunning, Animal? Like any game, really. Not just Minecraft. I do have... I don't know if I'll be able to get any record on this category. I don't even know if I'll be able to finish a run, honestly. But... From what I've seen, there are a lot of submissions for Minecraft speedruns, and I do think speedruns are like very, very popular in general for this game. What is? Okay, I don't know what internal and external anypercent means, but okay. Anyway, yeah, I did try speedrunning other games before this. I tried Subnautica, but I wasn't good at it. And I don't know if the glitches have been patched. I wasn't quite being able to... yeah, I wasn't quite being able to replicate some of the glitches. And I got 4th place in Prisoner Percent in Outer Wilds, so let's go. Hi, bye. Hello, Toaster. Bye, Toaster. You have a nice day. There goes Toasty. Honestly, Prisoner Percent has been the most fun speedrun by far. And the one I got the most invested in, really. When I think about it. And I fucking missed the wooden block. Okay. Okay. This. Where's the boat? Where's the boat? Thank you. Wow, this guy didn't come with. I see. He's Portugal's fastest Outer Wilds player. Apparently, I'm the old new speedrunner in Portugal. For that game too, yeah. That's fair enough. That is fair enough. Okay. Gonna create a world. Now I'm trying to follow the procedure for or from the world record. This is kind of what they do. And obviously I just speedrun for fun. I'm not like super hung up in trying to get a record or something. Although it would be cool. I'm not like, you know, it's not like I spend the whole week practicing for this. Although I probably could. I do like to play like a variety of games and all, so. What? I hate these two guys so much. For some reason I just can't. I just can't deal with these two guys. Either I place a block down or I should make a boat, or should make more boats to place there. Okay. I'm gonna spend a bit more time breaking more blocks just to place more boats for them. Okay, great start. Just start off lost. Throw this on, don't need this, don't need this. Place this there, place this here. Boom, we got boats. I don't know where the other guy is. What? I threw you gold. Take the goddamn gold. Guys! There you go. Okay, I want this. Okay, let's throw you off. There you go. Yes, 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 yes. And noises. Thank you, guys. Okay, we make this. Throw this out. Boom, one more. Now we make some cards. Alright. One of this. I should make a bow. Now we do this. This one. Okay, I guess that one moved a little. Guys, please. Hold on. Guys! I can grab that over there. Okay. God, they're so loud. Did boats ever require a wooden shovel in their recipe? No, I don't think so. I must away. Don't worry, Animal. Thank you very much for passing by. I appreciate it. Chat, if the game is too loud, let me know, please. This big one's very fucking loud on me. Ow. I don't have blaze rods. Sorry. How much faster would I be if I actually just went, picked up the voting sword, killed the blazes, crafted the carts and the rails anyway, and then just threw pearls and ate food instead of having to set up the whole cart thing? I feel like I'm taking too long at setting up the carts to justify it, right? Oh. Try it out. Yeah, I guess we'll try it out. It's also a bit simpler for us, I guess. Obviously, we'll need that whole thing, the whole setup for... Where the fuck did all the wooden blocks go? Just kinda stood there. Boats. No, actually, you know what? We gotta make it a bit slower. We need to make sure we got at least a chance to finish a run today, okay? That's my objective today. We just gotta finish a run. Okay, throw those away. We got that ready. Put this, boom. Send a fireball. Go through here. Hello, guys. On the boat. On the boat! What? Okay. He walked over the boat and did not get in it. Bro did not want to be a pirate. Did not want to be a pirate. I see. Okay. Good. You guys? No! Not me! That wasn't even being bad. Anyway, what you guys been up to? I was actually finding... I think I have found a very cool speedrun to try next week. If we don't, if we get tired of this one, which I do think is not as cool as the After While. So, but the next speedrun I want to try, honestly, I'm very excited about, and I think it's gonna be fun. It looks so fucking stupid, like actually. Some games are just really, really broken from the inside. It's just how it goes. Let's see. Will we finish a run today? 60. Nah. And sorry, just getting my pull up. The wooden shovel used to be required on Bedrock Edition. Oh, why? Bedrock. Is it Tetris? Of course. Hello Neighbor? Oh no, I don't have Hello Neighbor. Super Mario Bros. 3. I don't know how broken that game might be, but no. First to guess will get a breadcrumb. Yes. You're welcome. Fucking... Get in the fucking boat! I hate you. I really hate these guys. Ugh. Have you already played it on stream? Yes. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. It's been a while though. 24 Xbox. I don't have an Xbox. Also, my PlayStation. I don't even know if my PlayStation still works, honestly. More annoying to make boats. Well, yeah. Portal? Oh, to be fair, that's a good suggestion. Thank you, Napso. I gotta look into those speedruns. Another game next week, maybe? I thought the next game is gonna be KSP. No, it's speedruns, yeah. The next game coming up is probably going to be KSP, yes. For an actual series. To be fair, I feel like when I came into speedrunning, I had a different vibe of how these streams were going to go. And I'm not entirely sure if I'm being able to make them entertaining enough as well. Not that that's a main problem at all, but yeah. Obviously, I want to make my content entertaining for you guys. And I feel that sometimes certain types of content I'm just not good at making it good. You know what I mean? Yes, get the gold. Get the gold. Okay. On the boat with you. Okay. Fuck, I threw away the fire charge. What am I doing? Okay, please don't. Like, please just don't. Fire resistance, that's good. Which one's the... Okay. These fucking blades keep despawning in front of me, dude. And now there's the magma cube. And the blade is behind me. Ow. Ow. Can't go through. I thought I could. That's my bad. Oh my. Let me through! Thanks. Can I just hit the fireball? Did I just do that? Okay. So that's 5. Then, fuck, I need to make the... Where's the nuggets? Oh, wait. Okay. Bow. Gonna need that. Okay, let's skip these. Okay, hold on. Need another pearl. That's all. I do need the food. Wait, holy shit, how far does the fucking pearl go usually? I'm gonna land the lava, yeah. What? Oh yeah, fire resist. Oh my god. Wait, I underestimated just how far that pearl throw goes. That's crazy. Is it Terraria? Yes, of course. You gotta learn BHA. What is that? Something like that for Portal, though. I think ASP in game time based speedruns would be fun. Science mode 8%, but measured in game time would go hard. That would be fun, but I don't know if those exist. ASP. 2 active speedrunners? Oh my god. 5 to 6 years ago. That's crazy. Sandbox, career, and science mode. The youngest record for KSP is 4 years old. And the oldest seems to be 10 years old. That's fucking crazy. Holy actual... Oh, no, there's a 3-year-old first place record. For Moon and Back Sandbox. That's kind of nuts. Fucking... There's a... Mosquito. Get the fuck out of here. What am I looking at? Okay, there's a speedrun called Island Express Run. The timer starts once you deploy on the runway and ends once a cargo is on or is safely landed on the island in front of the KSC. The world record is 2 seconds. That's fucking hilarious. Holy shit, that's crazy. First place. Yeah, yeah. That's fucking nuts. Oh my god. This was 2 months ago. Incredible. Yeah, there's some people running meme categories, but I feel like the big ones are mildly dead. Oh, 1 year ago, first place for Science Mode Moon and Back RTA. Yeah, but these categories are very... Jesus, Jewel 5? Landing? 28 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I don't think these categories are very viable for me. But I would like to play the game again. You know what I mean? Did they invent teleportation? What the fuck? That's like a solid distance. So it is a glitched category. It feels like they launched the Kerbal on top of something. And then maybe it's that external thing. They launch it from the runway, they like project it with something. And then once it hits the ground, it stops with the explosion and the Kerbal just kind of vibrates that a little and lives. And that's a 2 seconds. So they get ejected. Actually, they had ejected so hard, I feel like the island is barely loaded. So maybe that's why the collision doesn't work well for the Kerbal. But it's crazy. It's like you put a booster that the thing is grabbing the Kerbal, detaches, and you put a booster that boosts into it that shoots it off. Some crazy, I don't even know. Getting over its speedruns are like less than half a second. Some of them, yeah, oh yeah, getting over its speedruns are crazy. I saw them. Yeah, they are insane. They're actually crazy. Just hilarious. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, the island is just loading. Kerbal's already standing on it. It's just fucking funny. Okay. Boats. Throw all this away. Like that. Boom. Fucking hate you guys! Ah! Those were the days, huh? No thanks. And investing into the edge. Yes. He's next week, Mr. Krabs. What the fuck? No. Thank you. He's not gonna randomly on a stupid social media platform for no fucking reason. Well, there is a reason. It's just bad. Like, it's okay. Right. This is fine. Right, drop gold. Didn't you see me drop gold? Here you go. Absolute goober. Take them this way. Okay, now jump off, please. Perfect, perfect. Ah! I almost fell. Okay. This is fine. Give me the looting sword. Just fucking walked into it. Turn on the siren. Okay. Bow. Kinda nervous for this shot, but it's okay. I'm throwing it way too high. I gotta try again. Hold on. We got this, chat. We got this, chat. It's okay. Okay, guys. Take it slow, okay? Get busy over there. Not me. Don't need this. Don't need this. Need the burrow. Keep hitting that fucking wall. Hold on. Dude. That's what I'm hitting, right? It's the wall. I'm moving way too high. How? What? Narbo, welcome. How you doing? Just got a little break from work. Understandable. How you doing, Narbo? Been a bit. How are you? We've been doing a bit more Factorio still. Okay, I have no idea if that worked. Because this fucking goober got on my face. Man, you can't make this shit up. Career mode idea. If you regularly hit kill carvels, they get less people interested in joining your space program. I mean, I generally already don't kill my carvels, so yeah. Green space frog. I will eat you like 4 kilometers in 2 seconds. Yes. Doing post-production create mod bag, actually. Pretty nice. Oh, nice. Very cool. Well, how is that going? Like, how is what's the idea behind it? I'm guessing that's a specific mod pack. How is that mod pack? Oh fuck, wait. I need to increase my render distance. This thing should be good. Great. What the fuck just happened? What? You guys see my mouse flicker hard as fuck? That was weird. Please get out of the way. Thank you. I almost killed you at this point. Because you're stupid. Hi. You. Ow. This is great. I took a break from Factorio, like 8 months of run. So a few times start a new one. Maybe some mods, new planets. It's K2, so. Oh. Great plus some mods to make your playthrough nice. Like sophisticated backpacks. Okay. So I'm back. No worries with it. Yeah, you know that that blueprint we were doing last time with the trains? Last time you showed up, Narbo? With the whole grid, the city blocks, the small city blocks. That playthrough, I checked yesterday night because I was working on it. Now has 102 hours on it, and I haven't left Novice yet. In fact, it's been quite a few hours since we did any science on it. It's been like, what? 60 hours since we last any science point. So that's funny. But I've been arranging the trains and the city blocks. The idea I mentioned is basically that if you use Spacer as a high fatality rate, then you regain good safety reputation before more couples are willing to actually join. Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable. I would like to do a sort of more realistic kind of playthrough, maybe. The thing is that I don't quite like those mods where you have to account for limited oxygen and stuff like that. And limited food for the kerbals and like sustenance and all that. I don't hate the idea. The problem is that I would need to resupply those things, right? I've been making more science in KSB than you in Factorio. Yeah, and that's hard to do. Yeah, and then the problem is that also those types of mods generally require a lot of like careful management. So, for example, let's say I supply a station with 2 years of food and oxygen or whatever for the kerbals. And then I want to do a mission to go to Jewel, and I time warp for 2.5 years, suddenly all my kerbals on that station are dead, right? Because I didn't interrupt my current mission to send a rocket to refuel that, and I don't have, I don't have a way to automate rockets in KSP. Which I really hope is something we could get for KSA. Would be like you do a launch, and then you can automate that launch to repeat. Like it could like calculate the best conditions for it, or it would like try to replicate some like relative conditions. Careful management is Daniel's thing. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it would be bad, but I kind of feel like if I do a mission and I launch a supply rocket, and I fuel the station, or like I resupply it, like mission successful. Like I don't want to be doing that over and over and over just to be resupplying for no reason, you know? He's a careful manager. Nobody died since the last 2 days. Thank you. Like engines only having a certain amount of times they can be restarted. That's realistic because they usually have limited started fluid. No, that's understandable. When I mean realistic, I mean in the sense of like managing the kerbals, like not stranding kerbals anywhere. If we do, we go and rescue them. Like actually being, or like caring about the kerbals. I think that would be an interesting idea for a playthrough. Instead of like, well, we launched the probe, we got the science, or we launched the kerbal here, we got the science, and there you go, you know? One thing I use a lot too is probes. I use a lot of probes because I generally love the idea of having things be self-controlled. So I generally always include some sort of probe on the rocket so I can remotely control them. Um, but I don't know if maybe it would be a good idea to avoid probes a lot unless it's for like some small satellite or something. Even then, I kind of like the idea of like making my network be small space stations with at least like one kerbal in there for management, or one or two kerbals. So like all my communications networks are actually small space stations with one or two kerbals just living there or something. I think that would be interesting because they could do like maintenance on stuff, and yeah, maybe something like that would be interesting. I'm not sure. But then again, I don't want to be like restocking them every now and then because, well, now it's been X amount of time of in universe time or in game time, whatever, and now you have to go and resupply them with oxygen and food. Like I don't feel like that would be for me, you know. I made sure to cycle out kerbals in space stations. Wasn't fun. Yeah, yeah. I think that sort of management gets old real fast. I think as long as I can launch a satellite and I can prove that I could launch a rocket that can supply them, I'll just act as if that's something that happens regularly. You know what I mean? Um, Another thing that I wish happened but doesn't quite in KSP because of a lot of limitations that the game has. It's an old game, right? So I understand. But again, I really hope it's the case on KSA. Is a lot of the times you'll be launching rockets and you'll just ditch the parts like in space, or you'll go and like let them fall to the planet and explode because the game can't really load staging on them when they're too far from you, I feel like. I've tested this a few times by adding parachutes to my boosters. So when I detach them, they trigger a parachute. And so once they're falling and they reach sufficient speed, the parachutes trigger and they supposedly will land safe. And while I include this in the design, this is not something that actually happens in-game. They actually just crash and burn, right? Because again, they don't have staging. The in-game thing calculates that they're in a collision route with an object and they just explode. So yeah, it's a little unfortunate, but it's just how it is. So yeah, I think it would be a cool idea to have a lot of kerbals deployed on places. I think it would be nice to have like... I kind of wanted to make some sort of village somewhere or some shit. I've tried this before, if you guys remember. On KSP2, actually. The problem was that the buildings fell through the surface of the moon. I tried to make a little village on the moon, and the buildings fell through the surface. To the center of the moon. KSP2, huh? Visible rockets just don't work in KSP, really unfortunate. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. So those are a few things I wish I could do that I've tried before to account for, but... And while I can act like it works and like it helps, it actually doesn't. Right? So, yeah. It's very unfortunate. But I think it would be cool if we managed to make it work somehow, but... Oh well. Another thing I wanted to do is I wanted to supply or design a station that could launch like engineless supplies. So you know how you can like drop supply crates from planes with like parachutes? I kind of had the idea of doing something similar but from a space station. So we would drop like a supply cargo thing and it would just kind of navigate with wings to the place it needs to be and then just land there with parachutes. I think that would be fucking sick, especially if we could use like air brakes for it too. That would be so insanely cool, but hey. And then I could make it modular, so one ship could arrive, detach it, like the module with the supplies, and then attach a new module with supplies, and then the supplies could just like drop out. That would be something cool. But yeah. We get like 80 kilometers. Just your first stage circularize fast enough to switch back to stage 1 in time. Well, maybe, but even then you'd have to switch, right? It doesn't just happen, and that's annoying. So, yeah. Anyway, let's try another run. Again, this stream is more yapping. I know this speedrun is hard, and I highly doubt I'm gonna get one run completed at all. So, I'm just kinda... I'm content with trying without actually getting there. Because the journey is is also something to be appreciated, right? Isn't that what matters? Something like that. Okay. Guess I'm gonna be real now that I'm playing this speedrun again. And I was practicing this morning. I really feel like I just can't. I just can't do it properly. For some reason, my Minecraft skill is not good enough. And that's okay. You know? That's not a bad thing. Come here. Over, please. There you go. Please fall over. Thank you very much. Looting. Those. Okay. Insane these days, so I understand. Yeah, they are kind of crazy. I didn't want to at least like finish a run, but I think since last week I kind of feel like it's not that bad if I don't. You know what I mean? This somber music is great. Man, I love Minecraft. Alright. Rails, cards. Guys, chill. Holy fuck. Chill. Okay, I need a bow. Fucking my guy. Seriously? Okay. Where's the other card? Okay. This can be trolling me. This can be trolling me. It's okay. You not mid-click the minecart to get from your inventory? I don't know. Can you do that for minecarts? Interesting. I didn't think you could do that for minecarts. It's moments like these I wish we still had clips. Fucking real. Real. Man, I wish clips were back. Clips are actually a very important part of streaming, I feel like. Like being able to save little moments. This is kind of why we had the clips channel, right? For a while. But it's not like we can just bring back the clips channel now, so. Unfortunate. I mean, I do keep recording these VODs anyway. So I guess if anyone were to ask for it, I could. But I don't want to be giving people too much work. I don't want to be like you being like, hey, someone edit this for me. Thank you very much. You're welcome. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Alright, here you go. To you. Come on now. There you go. Attaboy. Get back up. Okay, that one fell off. Okay, I don't need this. There's things I know I'm not gonna need for sure. It's not like I can get them anymore now. Ow. Are there voices? Nope. Sure are skeletons though. Okay, let's use our iron. What the fuck you want? This fucker. They decided to just kill a good feature for no apparent reason. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was underutilized, you think? Or maybe it was... I don't know if it was being utilized in the wrong way. I don't think so. Doesn't feel like it, at least. Like, I get some people do bad types of clipping. I understand that happens, but... Was it really that regular that they just had to kill the entire feature? Like, I don't know. That was a little strange. Who knows, really? Yeah, see, I can do middle click on minecarts. That's not a thing I can do. Bruh. I even tried to save myself, but... Fuck. Well... Pretty sure middle clicking on entities works on Bedrock. Well, there you go. I guess that's something Java does worse than Bedrock, I suppose. Although I don't know how useful that would really be in practice, like, generally speaking, but... And I'm sure there's a mod for that anyway. Yep. Alright. Close these guys there. Here you go, guys. Come on. Good boys. Shit. We got our blaze rods. Okay. Throw this away. Throw this away. This way. And that. I don't need the pickaxes, I think. I don't need this actually. Okay, we gotta do this because we actually need the minecarts back. So now we increase our render distance again. 16. Let it render. $30. Where the fuck am I? Did I throw it too low? Maybe I threw it too low. Actually, I want to see where I am. Oh my god. Oh, this is what I meant to land. Interesting. So now it should be on this block. Put this here. Now we decrease our render distance. You can share a certain timestamp. Yeah, you can also right click on the video itself and do copy week at current time. That's something you can do on videos. I did it yesterday. So like when you're watching a video, you right click, copy link at current time. I don't know if that works at streams, probably not, but yeah. In creative, you can middle click on any mob to get their spawn egg. Does it work in Java? I don't know if we put enough creative to know. I can I think I'm actually not sure if that's the case, but I can look into that. Anyway, when we look at the let's look at the world record again, shall we? Any percent set seed 120 plus. I like the music they include. Very good. These inputs, I would never be able to. There's just no fucking way. This is just crazy. Okay, I want to see what they do in this part. Fucking what? They reduced the render distance before building. I wonder if there is an impact. Oh, it doesn't for streams. Yeah. Okay, just for the sake of curiosity, what would happen if we dug straight down? Do we end up in the stronghold here? I am curious. Well, at least not yet. Did I hear the silverfish? Okay, let's increase our render distance. I hear silverfish. Yep. So the render distance is somehow making it spawn lower. Now, go back to silverfish. Speedrun, everybody. Oh fuck, there's too many! Professional player. It's okay, guys. We're chill. Practice. Okay. Vibing? Thanks, guys. Never dig straight down. I know, but I did it anyway. I know. That's the first thing I thought when we started playing. You're welcome. Okay. How many do I actually need? 7? Oh, it's all 8. Oh shit. Oh, so you get the exact perfect amount of blaze powder from one blaze if you get all 4. So now I need to check this trick they do. What the hell, dude? The hell? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, chat. Under distance 16, places a block straight forward at the tower. It jumps into the void. Oh my god, these inputs are just fucking crazy. This shit is not normal. I'm sorry. Sort of the very first rules every Minecraft player learns. Yeah, I know. But that's okay. It's okay. We got this, chat. Okay. We have one ender pearl. We shan't fuck it up, okay? Okay. Hold on. Okay, well, we kind of fucked it up, but it's okay. It's okay. There's more blocks. Do I have enough blocks? Oh, just enough. Okay. I didn't craft a bow. We could have done a run! Oh, that's great. Great! No, that's incredible. Holy shit. You can't fuck up this hard. It's crazy. It's hilarious. Okay, boats. That's a world record? Thank you. Hello, Rebo. No, you asked what is the world record. No. Clearly my run's the world record. It's okay. Okay, you're down there. The world record is like 1 minute. It's crazy. It's actually just nuts. It's okay. Right, come on, guys. Fall over, please. Thank you very much. What? What the fuck do I have there in my hand? How are you doing, Rebo? Thank you very much for joining. Okay, you guys got that. Hey! Hey! Bad. Stay. You too, fuck off. My crafting table. How are you doing, Rebo? Appreciate you joining the stream. So I'm still learning, so of course I'm a bit slow still, okay? Fuck, come on. Oh my god, please. Thank you. Can't do simple inputs. Okay, I don't need any of this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. We need the bow. Please, the bow. But I didn't get string. What? We have stuff behind. Oh, you guys gave me this string. Do we need this? We don't need the bow yet, but we're gonna need it soon-ish. Drop this, we don't need it. Okay, thanks. Appreciate you guys doing that for me. And the voice, please. Bring some food. Another in 2 minutes, bro, it's for real cooking. I wish I was. Where are the voices? There's no good voices. Please. Okay. Oh my god, please. No voices. Get some. I get mime accused with no... How's he doing, bro? Timer's not timing? It is so. Timer's timing. Even I spread with supervision did it. What? You forgot the boat. I didn't forget the boat. I forgot the bow. I need the bow. Yep, I just get no blazes. Okay, let's try again. It's actually going well. To that part. How's that even possible? It's called a set seed. I think, bro, I'm doing fine over here. Appreciate you joining. Thank you guys for joining. Like and subscribe, everyone, by the way, if you guys haven't yet. Thank you. Let's see. Alright. What the fuck? Sometimes the blocks just spawn in random fucking places, I don't know. Okay. Hey guys. Thank you. I just dropped my axe. That's fucking hilarious. This. That is just hilarious, honestly. Let's make a new crafting table just in case. Good job. Good job. I dropped my axe. I need it. Can't be doing that. It's like 2 minutes 15. Nope. World record is 1 minute 15 seconds. Bow, boat. What's the difference? Real. They're using the same strats as Laser, just executed a little better. Oh, there you go. Just executed very much better, yes. It's really hard to get a good run because, well, the guys who did the world record, like, we have nothing speed PCs. The PC doesn't really matter. It's not the PC that matters, I will say. I saw the run. They have insane inputs. It's not because of their PC. It's because they're actually fucking cracked at inputs. It's insane. Oh, never mind. World record you could pass it down. Yeah, there you go. I told you it was like a minute. I was not wrong. Come on, guys. Very good. Good job, idiots. Great. I fucked it up. It's fine. Blaze? Please? No blaze. Okay. We're gonna set up the minecars and hopefully we get a run after that. You get that? Give me the pearls. Okay, here you go, guys. I don't need this. We need a crafting table. We need a bow. We need to turn this into an ingot. We need to make rails. We need to make cards. Okay. Hit the skeleton! Oh my god. Wow. Just swap RAM. What? The mouse matters, the keyboard matters, the refresh matters. It saves you 10 seconds. Is a lot. Okay, let me put it this way. If your PC was half or had half the performance of mine is not a godly PC, but it's a very good one. I have a 3080 and 32 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, for reference. Because pause times don't count, your PC does not matter that much. Like from a certain minimum standard upward, like it just doesn't really matter. I'm sorry to say, but it's just how it is. 1970. What the fuck? What game requires a 1970? What is that? Holy shit. Yeah, some AAA games. And I wonder what the problem really is. I think it's just optimization, but like where is the core problem of that? You know what I mean? Thanks, dude. Just grab that and shut up. Dude. Oh my god, just grab the gold. Shut up. Thank you very much. Let you guys come back here, please. I think there's a brook behind here, isn't it? We lived? We lived? There you go. Alright, I'm gonna fucking kill all of you then. Annoying ass motherfuckers. Where did you come from? What? Hello, Mango. Welcome. Sometimes they're so annoying. This nether is really insane. So the new game by The Witcher that was minimum required is a 5090? What? Blood of Dawnwalker. Is that real? Like you can still rage on Minecraft just because of the rank. What are those, Mango? It's not on Steam, the minimum requirements. What are the Dawnwalker estimates? No, a 5090 is only required for 4K Ultra. It's not a requirement to run the game. The minimum requirements are an RTX 2070. It's not that big, honestly. I mean, it's still a bit, don't get me wrong. The recommended is a 4070. That is very heavy. But Minimum 16 RAM, recommended 32. I mean, it's heavy requirement still, don't get me wrong, but you don't need a 4090. You only need a 4090 for 4K. 2K gaming is good for me. Yeah, same. You don't need that. Bro had gold on, it's still attacked. I don't believe it. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. I don't know, man. These are crazy. You don't believe what? I just did like a fucking 40-second Google search. It seemed to not be the case. Oh, great. Now I have the title of the game. It's another seed. Great. Great. I mean... In that little time, I checked 2 websites that speculated on the minimum requirements and a Reddit post where they said that the devs confirmed 4090 was only necessary for 4K Ultra. So, I don't know, man. I still run a 2070 Super. Well, there you go. I mean, a 2070 minimum requirement is still heavy. I'm guessing the game is going to be very graphically heavy as well anyway. But like, come on. Into unoptimized, they said. Ah, yes, because the devs lie about. Come on, dude, really? Come on, really? It's not a conspiracy, okay? Also, I don't even know if the devs should be able to lie to Steam about the minimum requirements, although the game is not on Steam yet. Like, do you really think a dev team as big as The Witcher would be able to go out, lie about the minimum specs, and then people with the minimum specs can't run the game and they just go scot-free? This is not something that happens, let's be honest. I'm sure it's gonna be buggy, and I'm sure it might be very unoptimized and it might need patches later, sure. But completely unable to run the minimum specs? I don't believe it. I don't think this is something devs can just get away with. This is not just something that happens. I don't think so. Did you check out Windrose? I did, actually. It didn't look bad, but I feel like there wasn't anything like uniquely special about it, you know what I mean? Devs need to do better for AMD users. The LFS are very late. Yeah, I think too many devs are relying on DLSS as well these days, which is a problem. For Valorant, but I can't run it. Fucking Valorant is a free game. What specs do you have, Amir? Please do share. Now I want to look that up. Share your specs and I'll look up the minimum specs for Valorant. Because that is interesting. It could also be something else on a computer, like, except for the specs. Could be drivers. So, out of the blue, could be drivers, could be internal dust. Maybe it hasn't been cleaned up in a while. I don't know. A lot of people neglect their PCs. Could be, let's see. It could be that you actually don't have the specs you have, but I think that's very unlikely. It could be that the PC is overheating. That could cause problems. It could be that you don't have enough space on your PC. I think the PC being too full makes it slow as well. Could be that you have too many things running at once. Could be that you have something sucking up resources from the PC. You need an Intel HD graphics 3000 in order to be above minimum GPU requirements. That's fucking crazy. Nearly 80% of the computers to test Valorant were able to pass at least minimum system requirements, which is an incredible feat. So it seems. Max spikes during gameplay. It is a troll post. Who knows? 8 GB of RAM, integrated graphics. Like a true gamer. Okay. Look, you can take your example of running games on integrated graphics and 8 GB of RAM and then assume that all devs lie about minimum specs, okay? Look, I understand. I also had a very shitty PC, okay? I did. I had a really shitty Toshiba laptop for many years. I wanted to mod Minecraft. That shit couldn't run 5 mods at once, okay? I understand. I had that, alright? But like, that doesn't mean Minecraft is trash and mods are all terribly, horribly unoptimized and all the dev mods suck and the Minecraft mods, well, they kind of, but but like, they suck because like their game is unoptimized as fuck. It's just my system was very bad, okay? Like, let's be real. It's true. My laptop, I loved my laptop, but it was shit. It was terrible. It was great. Using DDR4 or 5 RAM? Me? I think I'm using 5. Thought there was a car company? Maybe they are. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. But like, I get it, Amir, of course, but like, I don't think such big AAA devs. Thought there was a dog breed. What the fuck? They sold medical equipment too? And laptops? The actual fuck? Okay, sure. What's a dog breed? But yeah, I mean, obviously I don't blame you for having the PC you had, you know? I was there. Somehow I have DDR5. Well, that's good. I can sell that if needed. Yeah, you could probably buy a whole... Well, I was gonna say you could buy a whole laptop, except it wouldn't include the RAM. Fuck. Anyway, yeah. Unfortunate. I wonder if there are places that still buy random PCs off of people only to take out the RAM and sell it. I wonder if that's something that exists now. That's crazy. Wikipedia says this. Power, industrial and social infrastructure systems, elevators and escalators, electronic components, semiconductors, hard disk drives, printers. Batteries, lighting, as well as IT solutions such as quantum cryptography. Damn, they just make electronic things. And I guess they made a laptop at some point. Let me see if I can find DDR5 with integrated graphics is great. Yeah, like... Do you even know the name of your integrated graphics? I don't. I'd be surprised to learn that. I would like to find the exact model of Toshiba laptop I had. I think that would be great. I wonder if I could. That would be funny, but I don't know. We had a school program where they wanted to make kids have access to laptops at the time, or like PCs. And in fact, I had PC classes where we had to like learn to do programs that we created our emails and stuff like that. That was the first time I had an email. Oh, is it this one? Ooh, Toshiba Satellite? Oh, there's a few of them. Yeah, I'll keep walking. I think it's this one. But this is very close to this one. Close. Imagine naming a laptop Satellite. That must make things a bit confusing. So yeah, they gave us discounts for... I found it! No way! I think it was this one. Oh, that's crazy. Toshiba Satellite L655. That's crazy. Hell yeah. Oh god, show. Got a mad, sorry. Amazing. 7.3 out of 10 is the review. in 2012. Based. Run Cyberpunk at 25 to 30 FPS, which is speed. Oh. Yeah, let's do that. All of it. Yeah. Yeah, seems like it. Tell Harry 60. I resist. XE. Process runs on integrated graphics. That's crazy. It enables light gaming, e.g. Valorant. Great. I guess you'd have to run on minimums though. Oh, there you go. So 20 FPS. Lots of scaling. Do you really need that? I don't think that's really needed, is it? It's a software in Steam? What? Lots of scaling. How does that even work? Oh, I've heard of this. It essentially lets you get FPS at the expense of quality, it seems. I mean, most games have this integrated. Especially if they're that heavy. But it's setting out of the frame generation. I don't know if this... Is that good? Maybe? Yeah, but they're not real frames. Yeah, which is what I don't like about the LSS. Yeah, I guess for older games that are like really shitty frame rate wise, then maybe that would work, yeah. Yeah, it's like $7. $6.89. Bros for real not playing Minecraft? I mean, look. I don't know if we're gonna get a single run today, okay? And I like talking to chat. Also, it's good to take a break, you know? It's good to take breaks every now and then. I can't just be speedrunning the entire stream. I'm gonna fucking burn out instantly. It's just how it is. I like to take the speedrun stream slow. The speedrun fast, the stream slow. You know what I mean? Did that work? No, it didn't. Screw you, sir. No, get the gold, get the gold. Okay. Shit, I need that blaze. Oh, there was another one. Fuck. Am I dead? Sure hope not. Okay, 4 is more than enough. Yarby noise. Okay. Drop me the ender eyes. Ender pearls, rather. Okay, we have 3 pearls. Okay, guys, chill. Everybody chill. Holy shit. Chill out. 6. 3 blocks. Okay. Fuck, I wasted the pearl. I need to get the skeleton out of the way. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough pearls. I wasted that one. I needed to get up here now. Shit. Unfortunate. Well, a few days ago I was bored, so like, Factorio. So I started stream on Twitch just for fun. 0 views, but it was fun. Hey, that's good. What did bro just do? You see, when you lower your render distance after you throw a pearl, the pearl deloads, but it still kind of calculates where it's going to land. So when you go back and increase the render distance again, the pearl loads, registers that it hits a block, and teleports you. So you can kind of store the teleport by increasing your render distance. It's very funny. Oh, wait. I was looking up that. Hold on. Okay. Boom. So. What? Did I put that in this? Oh, I didn't copy the minus. I see. I do find it funny that random seeds have a minus on them. Wouldn't it be fast to throw it when you need to? No, because I need to get the minecarts back after throwing it. So I need to use the minecarts to throw it, and then I need to collect them, which is why I store it. So you store the throw, you collect the minecarts back, and then... Yeah, and then you get it. Then you let it render to when you want it to be. Where's the gold block? Huh? Okay, I guess I have no gold block. Why would you need minecarts? Because the minecarts, when you stack minecarts and press back, the minecarts shoot you forward fast. And the game calculates that your acceleration is very big. So when you throw the pearl, it throws it way farther than it should. Meaning, you get an ender pearl throw that counts as like 2. So you spend an ender pearl. And because I need the ender pearls, and I'm going to need an ender pearl later, even if I need an extra one, it's fine. So you save on ender pearls, it saves you time as well, because you can get there faster. Kinda, depending on if you mess up the setup for mine carts or how fast you are. Not a poo-poo. Yes. Because you're also gonna need all the ender pearls you get there for the rest of the run. You know, for the portal. Hey guys. What? Where are the brutes? Sorry, I made a new seed, right? Where are all the brutes? They just didn't spawn? Okay. The fuck? I am okay, alright. No, I mean I'll take it. That's fine. Okay. 3, 2, and here. I don't need this. I don't need this. I need a fire charge. I don't need these boots. Screw that. I don't need fire. Okay, guys, I kind of need you to like move over there, if I may ask. Please, oh please. Oh, please give me a place. Set this up. I don't know if I have ender pearls yet. I don't. Did you guys drop the ender pearls? If you did. Somehow I think my render distance that I had fucked up the entire spawn. It's crazy how much of the render distance in this game matters. It's so strange how that works. Every time I load the run, I get totally overloaded on OBS. That's funny. Fucking. Thank you. Hi, buddy. Where's the other one? Dude! See, this is the shit that happens. Come on. Thank you very much. Alright. Need the crafting table. Come on, guys. How do you do that? Gotta be crafting. I don't need this. Bow. We're gonna need arrows too. So I can take all these blocks. One. So run. I don't hear any voices. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me again. Okay. Get parts. Okay. I will use this. Okay, I don't need this. No, I don't need a fire charger. I don't need the rest. Okay, the pearl. Come on, seriously, no blazes? I wonder what the optimal render distance is to get a place there. Okay, let me look into that. Give me a second, chat. Let's see. Yeah, I really want to check the render distance. When they throw it here, yeah. It's a good spot to check. Four? Really? 4? Okay, I'm getting an ad, hold on. Oh man. Is it? Holy shit, it is 4. Damn. Okay. Let's try again then. Video settings, 4 chunks. So. That. Why did I do that? That one's so dumb. Okay, good. Here we go, guys. Boom. It's fine, we take the hit here. A little blockade. That guy's chill. Took too much damage. Okay. I feel like it's not 4, but it has to be low for sure. Like looking at the footage, it really doesn't look like 4. But I don't know why when I go frame by frame, the frame rate or the render distance there says 4. Like let's go with 8. It should be well enough, right? Okay. Come on, guys. Very good. Go. Those two fall off. Oh, there's a random winter skeleton? Winter skeleton, not winter skeleton. Sorry. Okay, there's another one looking at me. Just straight up looking at me. There we go, guys. Let's place down the crafting table. Okay. Blaze, please. I see one. What did I get? 4. Perfect. Very good. Like the worst part of the run is already pretty good so far. Okay. equip this. Throw this out. Give me iron. Do this into... Where's my 6? Okay. We need carts. The rails. Okay. No. Okay. We're gonna get on the carts. We're gonna throw the pearl. We're gonna eat first. Increase as much as possible. Okay. The space. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this, or this. Do you have the bow? No, we don't have the bow. I do need the string. Good. Oh, she come back. Good. String. Bow. Okay. I think we're ready. Bad throw, I guess. I just finished my first GregTech wire mill. Now I can make 2 wires from 1 ingot instead of 1 wire from 2 ingots. Okay. That sounds good. More efficient. More efficient, yeah. I do wonder, like... You know, one thing that's always, like, kind of bothered me, I guess, in a way, for tech mods, or even mod packs in general, is that a lot of times it doesn't feel like there's, like, a proper objective. Or, like, you're getting all this progress, but, like, why do you need to advance, really, on the tech mod? You know what I mean? Like, even within Create, like, at most I could tell you that you could get advancing within the tech mod to do more complicated things, but then again, the problem is like kicking the problem down the road. Why do you need that, right? I feel like these days when I play Minecraft, because I played so long as well, and I generally enjoy a very good sense of progression, I generally prefer to have like a more defined goal per se. Like, I understand that it's huge. I understand it's a big improvement in efficiency, but like, at the end of the day, there's not really anything you need a factory for, right? Like in Factorio, you have a goal. You want to reach the edge of the solar system. That is your primary goal. And then if you want to do extra things on the side, sure. I feel like Minecraft not having a primary goal, like per se, even if you have the achievements, but like that's not really... Like an achievement is just something that you just get along the way instead of being really... It's not something you see in the game that you're doing. And there's no real use to it in the in Minecraft itself, I feel like. Like a quest book generally only gives you achievements. It's a quest book that tells you the goal and the way. Yeah, but like, you see what I mean? There's no real like practical thing you're achieving. It's just like a badge of honor. You know what I mean? Which is not necessarily bad, but I just prefer to have like an actual goal. This is something I have a problem with, for example, Tinker's Construct. Tinker's Construct is absolutely amazing. You get very cool gear. I love the way you customize and improve your tools. But within Minecraft, there's no real reason to do that. Why do you need to make a 30 damage self-repairing fucking axe when most things don't really need that much damage? There's just no real point. You know what I mean? The star tech, it's a figure of a kitten. Who has to reach a creative chest TM? It's not about the goal. The way is the goal. That can only be entertaining for so long. While I get it for your first or second try or a run, I think after a while I stopped being. Again, this is a completely a me thing. It's not a Minecraft problem necessarily. But I feel like when you give a game with so much to do and yet no goal in mind, you can only be entertained for so long. You know what I mean? Like no actual practical goal you're achieving. It's just there you go. Yeah, you got a badge. You did it. I guess. Now what? What are you gonna use this for? Fucking nothing, right? This is something I like, for example, of Factorio even. Is that after the goal, there's still a challenge. After you escape the solar system, what do you get? You get Prometheum Science with a challenge and scaling your factory even more and trying to do different things in the factories and different planets and like all of this is very cool. I feel like Minecraft, like, what are you gonna do? Bring your tech and one-shot the Ender Dragon? Okay? Like, this doesn't feel like much. In a way, I feel like Minecraft Vanilla handles this way better than any mod ever could. Or ever does, as far as I know. Ever could. He's wrong, obviously. Which is like, after you kill the Ender Dragon, there's still stuff to explore. There's still a challenging, semi-challenging area with hard-ish enemies and weird towers that you have to try and navigate. And like, that's true for every game? No, it is not. No, it is not. I can give you plenty of examples in which either the ending is like insanely, let me put it this way. Either the ending is like a hard to find line and is a coming together of everything that you learned to achieve this thing, and then you apply everything that you learned and everything that you know in a very cohesive way. Especially, I'm talking exclusively for good games, okay? Or it's like the solving of a puzzle that leads you to an ending, or it's achieving a goal that then has a practical sense or a practical utility, even like in post game. I feel like, sure, maybe this would apply to the Stargate, maybe, if it has a function. I'm assuming it might have. Creative thing, it sounds like the end game tool, but it's just a first big goal that introduces you to complete new process lines and scalability. Then it's not really an end, right? It's just the end of a quest book. Which is fine. Like, it's just on my end. Is the stream lagging for everyone? No lags here? Okay, thank you, Urtigal. It's just on Woofy's end. But I feel like a lot of the Minecraft mods end up failing to capture this. It's something I would love from the Minecraft mods. If they actually, and I know some mods actually introduce bosses, and that's really cool. But it's something I would love mods to introduce more, is something to do with all the stuff you get. Because it's hard for mods to introduce things that don't make the game more, like, easier, straight up. I feel like the majority of mods that add content, that are good, end up making the game easier because there's more convenience, or something just cool. I missed so much of the discussion to know what we're talking about. I'm talking about the ending of, or the utility of many Minecraft mods not really existing. It exists like sort of too isolated inside the mod itself sometimes. For example, I feel like if I use create in a big way to achieve a big base in anything, there's no real practical goal like at the end that really correlates back to Minecraft. You know what I mean? As in, it's a Minecraft mod, it's meant to add to the game, but it's just kind of adding to itself, and it feels a bit too isolated. Kinda? I guess this is different for mod packs. And to be fair, I haven't played many mod packs, so I totally understand if I'm completely off on this. I totally understand if, like, for mod packs this is different, and they actually do introduce goals that are, like, well designed, and that's completely understandable. Again, I don't have the experience with it. I'll just take Grithical's word that it is the case for example, Money Factory. I'll just take your word for it that it's probably well implemented. But I feel like mods themselves fail to do this quite hard in general. As in, they don't even try to. A lot of them add anything. Not all of them, but a lot of them to add anything like meaningful to the game that correlates back to the game. So an example would be Tinker's Construct. Again, adds really OP weapons and really cool armor and all that, and it's really OP like relative to vanilla, as it should be, because the processes to get there are way more complicated. They require more resources, planning, they require structures and some decent degree of management. And after you go through the work of getting all these materials and mixing them together and then casting them into tools, it's more work, so your reward should be better, and therefore your gear is better. But then there's no real reason for you to have gear that's like really OP and one-shots every, like, what is the point of this gear by now? Like, by end game you have really OP gear and just nothing to do with it. Like, the progression itself is not bad, but yeah. Let's make the discussion about KSP again. You know how when you reach the tech tree you technically finish the game, but also how it only really begins with all your new funny tools? Not really. When I finish the end of KSP's tech tree, I feel like I'm done. And I'm sure I'm not the only one with this problem. But when the goal of the game is hard to find as just finish this, and then I'm completely aimless with all my tools, I feel like I'm back at creative mode. I have everything and no goal to do. You know? And it's not like I can't define my own goals to do. I have done this. I just feel like personally, the game ends when you get stuff like the rapier. Yeah, I never used the rapier engine. I know it's fun, and I know what it can do. I know it can be used in different ways, and atmosphere and into SSTOs, I think they're very good. But like in science mode, once I unlock it, it's like the achievement is done. I have nothing else to do now. I lost my goal. I think to me, it's either I'm like insanely invested in the game, which I was for Minecraft. I have $10,000 this game. Either I'm very invested in the game and I play it a lot at the start and I create my own self goals for a good while, and I actually do enjoy the game and that experience a lot. But I feel like I kind of quickly lose the sense of self goals. I feel like I'm playing the game for no objective and I'm just kind of bored after a bit. Like, I understand that you're only meant to get research for the tech tree because you're meant to explore the system and explore parts and then progressively get better and better gear or better materials or components to get to better places and get more science, and then you just kind of scale this up, right? And you do better networks and you do better fuel systems and all of this. But I feel like for KSP, like it's the same reason why I never play sandbox mode. Like, after the only difference between starting a new sandbox mode and playing after I finish the science tech tree is that I have previous infrastructure already in space. After that, there's no difference. I don't feel any difference. It's just you have everything and you can launch what you want. And I feel like even if I included campaign mode, it would be the same thing. Like, I guess at some point you just make so much money, just like you make a shit fuck ton of science with the labs, that there you go. That's just what it is. You reach that goal, and you're welcome. I see the end of the tree as the end of a playthrough, much as Minecraft End is not the end for Minecraft World. Yes, but I also have the same thing with Minecraft, where after I beat the Ender Dragon, and you can see this, and I know this is just not me. Actually, this is a great example. Thank you for bringing that one. So many people complain that when they're playing SMPs with their friends, and I have this experience too, everyone is happy building, and everyone is super active in the server. One day someone kills the dragon and the server dies. This has happened to me multiple times. This has happened to friends of mine multiple times, and this is one example that happens on the or that occurs on the internet, or you can find on the internet very often, especially Reddit, where people say that like they were playing, everyone was having a blast, everyone was super chill. They were building like massive infrastructure, massive buildings, and it was super cool. And then one day someone beat the Ender Dragon and the server dies. Everyone stops playing. And it's crazy to me how that's the case. Because conceptually, and I perfectly understand this, like killing the dragon changes absolutely nothing of what you did before and after, right? The only difference is you're gonna get elytras, which I am against. But, you know, you're gonna get elytras, you're gonna get stuff, or like new gear, and you're gonna visit new areas. Yeah, you're gonna visit new areas on the end, and it's a new biome, and it even maybe gives you more color palettes for blocks and new places to build bases and infrastructure, and you can like try to expand on the whole portal thing to go between the dimensions. Like it supposedly gives you more opportunities, and yet servers instantly die after that. I know it happens, but like why? I think it's the same thing that I told you. After you are so OP and you have access to every material in the game, and there's literally no restraint whatsoever, you are also aimless. There's nothing to do. At this point, you're playing creative without flying. And what's the point? There's no goal. There's nothing after it. You killed the dragon. It's the end, DM. There is no challenge ahead of you anymore. This is where most games would end. And there's a reason most games just end after that. After you reach a big goal. Look no further than Dark Souls 3, my favorite game. Sorry. Like, you beat the final boss. There you go. Playthrough over. And the reason I think there isn't, for example, a boss rush mode where you can go and kill as many bosses as you want, like in a row or some shit, for example. Although this exists for Sekiro. They didn't implement that later. But I feel like Sekiro is a special case because the build is very unique. And the challenge is very concisely uniform. Or it's very uniform across the player base, right? But still. I don't care about finishing the tech tree, I want to colonize it. No, that's perfectly understandable. I'm just saying that to me, and I feel like a lot of people have this problem as well when it comes to enjoying games. I feel like people struggle sometimes to stay motivated when there's no goal ahead. Like, I like building in Minecraft big buildings. I like doing big mega structure bases to show people, especially if I'm streaming it or if I'm playing with Vua. I wouldn't do that by myself anymore. I don't find the joy in that. I feel like if I'm gonna put so much effort into a game to achieve such a big goal as building a mega structure or building some degree of infrastructure or just having a base that works or functions fine, I feel like I take a lot of my joy from that is derived from sharing it with someone. So either I stream it or I just show you guys or we make a video on whatever. I feel like these days it's even hard to play a game solo and fully enjoy it. There are a few examples. But these days I also find it hard to play a game for myself. I feel like I would rather play it for like a stream or chat or play it with someone. And I don't think it's weird that people do enjoy games, especially sandbox games, where you have complete freedom. Even after it ends, I just think that to me, I struggle a lot with staying motivated to play when I really have no reason to. Big structures, play Greg. Yes. Because I can set my goals. The single base, I don't think beating the dragon would give me motivation to finish that goddamn base. You know, I'm curious now. Maybe do that. And see if it changes, you know? Now, after I asked that, were you at least a little nervous that it would happen? Because that would be interesting. Big structures, play Greg. It's like I feel like there's a difference in feeling in a game when you are between I'm playing this game a lot, and even if I get bored, there's still something to do. And I'm playing this game a lot, but the moment I get slightly bored, there's literally nothing for me to do. Like, if you only play Minecraft for the building, or if you only play KSP for the rocket launches, well, that's a little demeaning, but you know what I mean. Like, if you only play KSP because you want to build stations, and there's nothing else to achieve, the moment you get very slightly bored, it's done. there's nothing else to do. I like this somber music to accompany the dialogue or the monologue. I legit don't even really care about the dragon enough. I feel like spending time to prepare for a fight is time wasted building. Or not building, I see what you mean. Also, K9, welcome to the stream. Welcome back, rather. Yeah. How's Minecraft going? We are yapping. Sorry, I just noticed the screen wasn't moving this whole time. But yeah, I kind of struggle to motivate myself anymore to stream a game or to play a game where I don't really have a goal in mind at all. Like, the game has no goal ahead. I would rather play something else that gives me a more concise experience next. You know? Hello, Tenzin. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How you been? Oh, you started the stream today. Sorry. You started a new series today, right? I didn't watch it. I couldn't. Kingdom Hearts? Am I wrong? Kingdom Hearts, right? Anyway. How you doing, Tenzin? Welcome to the stream. Chat, can you get some more welcomes to Tenzin? How are you? Missed some of what you said. Sorry, well, we can go back if you want. Or mostly I said I struggle to stay motivated to play a game when the game doesn't give me a goal. These days. You need to watch every stream, Mal. Yes, I do, Zen. I need to watch all of them. Sorry. It's okay. Sorry. You're welcome. My Minecraft Pro has always been years of on-off motivation. 1 week I keep working the base daily. Next week I lose motivation, but I always come back. I see. Kingdom Hearts, very fun. Oh, nice. Isn't that like I know thematically what it is. There's a lot of like Disney stuff on it, right? But how is the gameplay of it? Is it like turn-based or? I actually don't know. But I feel like, let me put it this way. I have so many games that give me such a good experience at this point. And I've played so many good games that give me a lot of entertainment, really. Even if on my own, which generally is not the case. That, like, spending time in a game with no goal in mind feels like I'm achieving nothing when I could be achieving so much on another game. Or on other games in general. Or be having fun with playing someone. Or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, I think I've reached a point where self-determined goals are not bad. But they just don't feel as satisfying as achieving something that the designer or the game dev intended me to reach through a very specific challenge that's like specifically made, like, that's like specifically balanced in a way. Like, if you told me right now, if I wasn't playing Elden Ring, for example, which is a game that's kind of hard to replay, to be completely fair, and I wasn't playing KSP, and you told me, you're going to start a new playthrough on both of these, which one's going to feel more satisfying at the end? KSP is always going to lose that battle, because after you finish the tech tree, there's no sense of conclusion. While Elden Ring, you beat the final boss, or you beat all bosses, and it's concluded. You finished the run, you did it. GG, good job. Like, there's this physical thing I actually got. And I overcame the entire challenge. But there's a better sense of finality to it. While KSP is more like, you unlock the badge that you unlocked everything, essentially. And even then, unlocking everything in the science sector is kind of a self-determined goal. It's not like the game gives you a need to unlock everything in the science tree or anything. But there's no real sense of finality to it. It's like, you got everything. Cool. I guess. That's just the way I feel about it. This community-made goal. No, but you see that. I don't want to talk about prisoner percent too much because Zen still hasn't finished the DLC, so I don't want to spoil anything. But I guess in a way it was my own goal, yes. But then again, I feel like that own challenge as a determined goal. You know? 2.8 final chapter prologue? What? It's not turn-based, it's like overworld combat. Weird to explain. Oh, is it like Breath of the Wild, kinda? Kinda? There's Kingdom Hearts available on Steam, but it's named 2.5 and 1.5 Remix. What? Oh, sorry. No, good. 2.8 final chapter prologue. Yeah, kind of like Breath of the Wild. Okay, I see. It's a 3D action RPG. Like Breath of the Wild, yes. Okay. Like Dark Souls, no way. Like 10,000 other RPG games. Well, but those 10,000, the vast majority of them are not better or more influential than Breath of the Wild, so I will mention the one that comes to mind first. Thank you very much. Sorry. Like Dark Souls, oh my god. Crazy. Maybe it's just better at keeping motivation for self-determined goals. I suppose. But I'm trying to understand how. How does a game like Elden Ring keep motivation after achieving your goals? Or no, sorry. Keep you motivated better to achieve your own goals. I guess it's more that your goals kind of align with the game's. With the game's goals. The game's goal is to get you to finish it and have fun while doing it. But I mean, KSP Science Mode doesn't quite feel like it. I don't feel like the objective for Science Mode is to unlock the entire tech tree. Just like I also don't quite feel like the objective for Minecraft is to kill the Ender Dragon. I guess when your objective is just a vague have fun, instead of being like have fun but achieve this, and we balance the game for you to be able to eventually achieve this if you try hard enough. It feels a little better, maybe? There's something I'm not relaying exactly properly here, but you see what I mean, right? Discussion of career via science via sandbox. Kinda, but I feel like career in science kinda becomes sandbox after a while, so. Is it till the Ender Dragon? I thought the Skull Boss is the new end boss. Fucking, I wish. I wish there were new bosses in Minecraft. That would be sick as fuck. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? If Mojang actually did anything. Who knows? Now let's do a few more runs. Anyway, regardless, how did the stream go, Zen? Hope it went well. Did someone get the rare voters yet? I haven't played vanilla in 15 years or so I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played vanilla in a long time as well, so I guess I wouldn't know. It's like modern Minecraft becomes so good, you just end up not giving a shit about the new updates, unless suddenly every mod moves to that update and you start playing that new upgrade or that new update again, or not again, but like yeah. Is that there's nothing to do when you land. Even in a completely finished science playthrough, you can still make science to gain now useless points. Yeah. I kind of wish, you know what would be cool? If there were like some sort of infinite tech tree research like in Factorio, but for KSP. I wonder if there's a mod for that. Probably not. Stream was good, but spent as a short stream, but ended up playing 5.5 hours. Yeah, it's a short stream, everybody. Nope. No, it's not. Well, happens. Where the fuck am I? Okay. Okay, that was a little unfortunate there, a little. Okay. Fuck. Hey guys. Thank you very much. Bro, you watched me drop the gold. Here you go. Thank you. Alright. Crafting table. Put these guys down here. Come on now. Fucking hell. I blocked myself. I wanted to make a thing so I could jump. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Just to jump in the bucket, but whatever. Hey, everything helps, you know? When it comes to a stream at YouTube, any little drop of engagement helps, you know? Every like, every comment, anything really. It really does help. And thank you, Critical. I do want to support smaller streamers, and I want to help people grow their channel on YouTube, you know? I feel like after 3 years of trying to grow my channel, if I had someone help me out sometimes and like grade me sometimes and like help out to grow my channel a little, I would be super happy about that. So I want to help other people do that, you know? Not to say that the smaller streamers are rating are worse streamers than me. They just have less exposure still because their channels are still smaller, you know? And I want to help out. You shouldn't have, I'm just vibing for real. Thank you, Zen. Too humble. We'll turn laser into chicken. Exactly. Like and subscribe, everybody. It's a game built entirely on the journey, whereas games like Elden Ring is a journey to build up to a massive important goal to finish the game. Yes, and I feel like don't you... Let me put it this way. You have the choice of either leaving the game as is, or even expand the current tech tree, okay? Or you keep the current tech tree, but there's an ending to KSP, where you have to make a vessel that's capable of reaching a black hole, and you have to go into the black hole, imagine. So either you expand the current tech tree and just add more things just because, or you keep the one you have, and you have to reach a black hole. It's like outside of the system, but like very far away, and you have to reach it. Definitely not inspired by Outer Wilds. Anyway. Which one do you think most people would be satisfied by reaching the end? And now the question is, you can't even say that like, well, I would rather the one that expands the tech tree because you get more of the journey. Because you can get that journey anyway in the other one, it's just that you have a finish line, you know? You have a finish line, you have a set objective, and once you reach it, you go through the science, you get all your components, you apply all the knowledge you've known so far, and you build a massive rocket with like maybe a station to refuel it in the distance, or maybe multiple, so you get enough fuel to get to the place you want to be, and you reach a black hole. Which one do you think would be more satisfying? I would wager the vast majority of people would think that reaching that black hole would be very satisfying, and that would be like preferable. Because then again, it's not like you're incapable of playing in your world again. You can still keep the current tech tree, and you can do whatever you want. It's not like the save's gonna be deleted, or they're gonna get soft-locked out of it. I don't want that to be an actual end to either KSP or Minecraft. Okay, for you, I understand. What do you think most people would prefer? Because I do think that most people do prefer a set a set end goal. And I say this because for as much as sandbox games are good, most of them end up ending. A lot of people care about the ending of a game, like the dev nailing the ending of a game to give you a good overall feeling on the experience you had. Because you don't want your end, like, this is also something that I guess, I know I'm ranting a lot, but I love this, okay? This is something that kind of relates to even like shows and stuff like that, right? Or like series and stuff like that. I feel like for as much as you might be enjoying a series or a game throughout the journey, the end is generally what wraps up your overall opinion on the series or show, right? For example, for as much as I've heard, Stranger Things is apparently incredible, but the ending was kind of iffy. Like, now the impression that people had of Stranger Things is not, like, determined entirely by, well, but the journey was all cool, so fuck it. It's like, the journey was very cool, but the ending was this. I feel like we generally value the end of things a lot, and how it goes. And so, maybe a show is, like, kind of meh, and then the ending is, like, absolutely fucking fantastic. And your opinion of the show is more likely going to be, sure, it had some boring parts, but it was fucking amazing. Because the ending was so good. Generally, I think that's how people work. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong on this. Do you guys let me know, please? Because I would love to hear your opinion on that. But I think having an overall end, or like the game giving you an overall end goal, and then achieving that end goal is generally really cool. And I genuinely feel like if such thing existed in KSP or in Minecraft, I think that would be cool. It's not like you're gonna be soft locked out of the game. Even Elden Ring, after you kill the final boss, you can go back and play in your world again and go explore places you maybe haven't found and get items you hadn't gotten. As much as I hate it, the bad ending can ruin a piece of media for me. Absolutely, I completely agree. I think that my opinion of something is very, very much determined by the ending. And a lot of it is because, like, throughout the series, for example, or throughout the game, I'm trying to understand the intent and the thought process of the developer and what they're trying to communicate through the game or whatever it is. And I feel like when you reach the end, where the message, all the writing, all the visuals, all the challenges culminate, I think that there is where you judge the quality of the dev and the writers to tell you a good story. For example, Outer Wilds is an interesting puzzle game throughout the journey, but the ending is so fucking well done that you understand this is not just a puzzle game just because of the ending. The vast majority of positive feedback you get in Outer Wilds is because the ending is so incredibly good. And it wraps up the entire experience in a way that when you look back, you don't just think, oh yeah, I did a lot of things. It was, I did a lot of things, and the ending was fucking amazing. Holy shit. I don't think the comparison works entirely because all games are story games. Not all games are story games. Stories rely on a very good ending, definitely. Relies entirely on the journey. No, but what I'm saying is that the reason so many things that, or like, so many games end up having some sort of story or some sort of true end to them is because we value the end of things to be good. My message is visible today? Yes, Vexy's live. Welcome to the stream. No. I think we can both agree that KSP is a really good game, despite there not being a real ending. Yes, but I also have this sour taste for KSP. Because my memory of KSP is not, it was really cool all throughout. is it was cool, and then it got boring. And that got boring part is almost always going to exist, at least for me, because the game is built for you to get bored of it at some point. You know? Like, everyone's gonna get bored of a game eventually. And so instead of ending on a high note, the game lets your interest in it drop out and your fun drop out and slowly fizzle out until you're suddenly not feeling like the game is that entertaining for you anymore. And so my overall opinion looking back on KSP is, oh yeah, the experience is really fucking fun. Hell yeah, I stream it. We built space stations, it crashed 50 billion times. I built such a big rocket, the game was running at half an FPS. Like, hell yeah. Fucking 50 SPFs. Seconds per frame. So like, yeah, the journey is really cool. And then what's the ending of it? Well, guys, I guess we lost interest. I don't really feel like doing much more. You know, it's never a cohesive. We did it. It's It just fades away. I also don't wait for any gameplay. Looking at these screens is the last 30 minutes. Thank you. To be fair, I did try a run. Okay, to be fair. 30 minutes. Sorry. We're having a very cool discussion. I hope. Look, if you guys are bored, let me know, okay? Please. I'm here to entertain you first and foremost. Okay. Look, these topics are complex, okay? We need some deep discussion on it. What? Where are the partner penguins? Oh, great. Now I'm dead. Okay. I know I love talking. Thank you. Nothing against talking. Thank you, guys. I mean, you guys have suggested sometimes that I do just talking streams. And I always feel like I'm too boring for that. But, hey. You guys enjoy. Oh, is this that meme? Is that 21 meme? Crazy. We were talking about this the other day. I didn't know what this was. But yeah. Talking is fun. Thank you. But yeah, what are your thoughts on that? On the ending of open-ended games or like sandbox games just kind of being, you get bored of it. I like your yapping. I was in the stream for a while, but didn't want to chat and interrupt the discussion. Oh, you can interrupt me all you want. I'll go back to the subject eventually, when my brain remembers what I was talking about. We all can be glad that they were able to talk to each other, hundreds of thousands of kilometers apart. Well, maybe not that much, but still, yes. My thoughts? Appreciate it then. It's okay. I tried my best to never lose track of what we're talking about. Sometimes it happens. I completely lose context in like 5 seconds of like one message to another, or I'll say something, and someone will send a message like 7 seconds later, which is more or less my YouTube delay. I think it's about 7 seconds. And I'm just gonna be like, what? What is that related to? What did I say? It's like, sometimes it happens, but when I'm talking about like a subject and I'm getting deep into the subject, I usually don't lose track of it. So you can chat all you want. That's okay. It's at least 1,000 kilometers away. Miles? Well, miles maybe, yeah. That's fair. Yeah, it's about... It's a minimum of like 7,800 kilometers. So thousands of kilometers is right, yeah. It's a question of how much you can stay determined for self-set goals. I guess... But even then, like, even if you could say, like, I don't want to use Minecraft or KSP as an example because I don't want to assume that's going to be the case. Let's say you're playing Kana, okay? Or the fucking lumber game. And the ending for that game, of the lumber game, is you can keep doing more lumber, okay? And someone really enjoys it. I know someone really enjoys it. I don't know who. Or rather, I know who, I don't know how. But let's assume that the lumber game lets you keep playing and expanding your lumber fucking bullshit factory. If you don't know what the lumber game is, it's okay. Don't ask. It's terrible. It's a terrible fucking FNAF fan game TM. But not really. It's so bad. But anyway. Like, whether you play it for 1 more hour, or 10 more hours, or 1,000 hours, or 10,000 hours, at the end of the day, there will be a point where you will get bored of it. And the ending for that game, despite the amazing journey, is always going to be, I'm gonna get bored of it. And I feel like that's what happens with Minecraft, and I feel like that's what happens with games like KSP, and Scrap Mechanic, and Terratech. This happens to all these games, which is they're a sandbox with some progression built into them, which is really cool. You'll go through the progression, it's going to be really cool. You're going to get some mild end objective TM. That's not really the case, because the game is built primarily to be a sandbox. You'll achieve it, you'll keep playing for a bit, and then what's going to happen is you're going to get bored of it eventually. And the ending of the game, of any sandbox game, to me at least, has always been, eventually I got bored of it. And I'm kind of not happy about that. I wish games just didn't let you end on a note where the ending is, I got bored. I feel like it makes the looking back at the experience after a while be a bit sour, because I enjoyed all the journey, but me. And then even replaying those games becomes hard, because what am I going to be playing for? The same sense of boredom at the end? When I replay Elden Ring and I finish it, I get a sense of accomplishment, because I beat the challenges that the developers put before me, and I got to the ending of it, and the ending feels amazing, and there you go. When I get to the end of a KSP playthrough, or a Minecraft playthrough, or whatever it is, I feel like I'm just gonna get bored of it. So why would I play it again? There's no real reason. There's no objective I'm gonna get to the end that's gonna be satisfying. One of these is not like the others. Real. Not good game still now. It was just an example, but you know. Too good to be even near those. Damn! Holy Vexstar. It's very bad. I'm just kidding. The lumber game was a really, really shitty game. That was based on the Chipper, which was the game that Scott Cawthon made before FNAF. It's a fan game of that game, and it does have elements of FNAF, and those elements are actually not too bad, but they happen like once every 10 hours in the game, and the game is genuinely bad. So, ugh, it's so bad. The lumber game TM. Oof. I guess you can add mods and make it better, but I don't think mods count. No, they do. But, have crazy vax, so that's on my end. Okay. The problem with Minecraft mods is that eventually, because they're just adding to a sandbox, and I feel like, as far as I have found, no mods really add a sense of conclusion that fits their progress, or their progression. I think some do. I remember, for example, I think Twilight Forest was a really cool one. That actually ended the final boss you could beat, and that was very cool. If I'm remembering correctly, I could be completely wrong on that, but yeah. Most mods don't really add an ending, and so at the end of the day, your goal is going to be get bored, and then you stop playing the game. Essentially, it's like play until you get bored, and that's yeah. Again, I want my looking back on the game to be good. This is why I generally don't speedrun, for example, Dark Souls 3, or I don't go in 100% games and platinum them and get all the achievements. Basically, I said, if you can't stay motivated to self-determined goals, sandbox games are just enough to let you down at the end. But I feel like that's just what's going to happen eventually. It doesn't matter if you can stay motivated for long or short term. Eventually, it's going to happen. And that's pretty sad. I would like my last memory of a game to be... Or my memories of a game to be... The journey was really cool. I did X things that were really funny. And the ending was amazing. That's mostly what I like my... That's what I like my media to be. That's what I like my videos to be when I watch them. And that's when what I like my games to be like. Twilight Forest, the only good thing with that mod. I hate it. Fuck Twilight Forest. Really? Why do you hate it so much, Gurtago? I remember playing it a few years ago. But I don't know... I don't remember much of it, to be honest. I remember the structures and the biomes being really cool. And I remember there being bosses, but I don't quite remember much else. I know the bosses had like a somewhat set progression. There was like this giant weird ghast or something. Like this skeleton mage guy or some shit. I still have some memory fragments, I guess. But not that much. Good this morning, pickups. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can I have my gold block? Sorry, you stole my gold block. Okay, so that's what happened the other time. I see. I just don't like the combat in Minecraft in general. Understandable. This is why I add basic weapons mods like muskets and shit sometimes. I think it's really fun. It's kind of expanding on the bow, I guess. Balkan's weapons, I think it's really cool. There's also better combat. I never tried. I think it would be cool to implement on a mod pack, but I never actually tried it to see if it's good. But yeah. I don't think it's always inevitable. I think you can have self goals and give a sense of accomplishment. So what you do is you set a self goal, then you play until you finish it, and then you just drop the game, and therefore you have a good ending. That's interesting. I guess that's interesting. I guess it comes. Yeah. I guess it would depend a lot on the scale that you set those goals to. Better Combat is super janky. There was another one, right? Better Combat. There was a Sorry, there was another mod like that. I think I could be wrong. I guess that could be a way to approach it. I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't recommend if you want to change combat. You know, maybe we really shouldn't try this speedrun much more. I think I'm more entertained by the chatting than the run itself. This was not the case for Outer Wilds. Although I do enjoy chatting in every stream, I will say. I think I'm way more interested in the chatting than in the game right now. For me, it was janky and weird. I see. I think it's also meant to be played in third person, so maybe, I don't know if you tried that or not, but... Let's play marbles in chat. We just surprise marbles? We haven't done that in a while, we could. Second... What even is Minecraft? To be fair, Wiser, no offense or anything like that, but I don't think Minecraft speedruns are really that entertaining. I see. I appreciate your opinion. Thank you. So nothing's really happening. I see. No, I appreciate that opinion. That's fine. I mean, I can kind of tell by the numbers, right? These streams don't exactly perform great, I will say. But no, that's understandable. That's understandable. I do try to be as entertaining as I can and as chatful. as much as a yapper as I can. There you go. That's not a word for sure. Anyway, I want to finish the castle, but after that I want to build it down. If I finish stuff, I just keep finding cool places to build. On and off, and the world is infinite. So why make new worlds? Is it Noita? What? So why make new worlds? Because I missed the progression. That's why. There's a reason I have complained so many times about Minecraft's progression system. And it's because I genuinely love the feeling of getting better through progression. I think just chatting is more entertaining than watching speedruns because stuff is actually happening. I see. Interesting. But essentially just chatting with a Minecraft screen over there. Yeah. Interesting. But yeah, I feel like progression is one of my favorite things. Sorry, my favorite things in games. This is one of the reasons why I like survival games. Because unlike horror games these days that are based on puzzles, survival games generally focus on progression. And I love progression. Like, getting to a stage where you're trying to get better and better and better things throughout the playthrough is the shit I love in games. It's one of my favorite things in any game. Playing Elden Ring and making your build deal more and more damage and advance it to deal more and more damage and be more and more versatile and more capable and functional. Playing Minecraft to get better, or with Create to get better and better machines to do bigger and bigger and more complex functions. Playing Factorio to get your factory to adhere to a certain strict sense of restriction, right? Or to a certain... I want my factories to have a unique restriction and a cool concept, and Factorio allows you the flexibility to progress through that. And that progression right there is one of the reasons I love so many of these games, is because they allow you to expand and evolve on your own and at your own pace. I love Subnautica's progression system, where you go deeper and deeper in the ocean and you understand the mysteries of what happens in the planet. I'm trying not to spoil anything. I love the progression of Outer Wilds. It's completely based on knowledge and what you know to do. Everything is available to you right there. You just have to learn it. All these different types of progression, I love so much. Minecraft and KSP's progression are way too fast. Way too fast and way too aimless. I think so. To me, at least. I feel like the progression in the games is poorly balanced in a way that makes that affects the experience and my sense of joy out of a game. Because I value progression and writing a lot. And I feel like these games don't really have a good sense of it. I think they're too busy being sandboxes and not busy enough providing you a good, satisfying finale and a good, coherent experience. And that's one of the things I've criticized Mojang for. Not that my criticism matters much. I'm a small YouTuber. but I think they're not focused enough on when the players look back, they think, wow, I did this and it was super fucking cool. It's more of a, yeah, I did this and it was cool until I eventually got bored of it. And that's pretty sad. Hello, Toaster. Welcome back. How you doing? Why are you lying? What do you mean I'm lying? What am I lying about? We're not speedrunning. Sorry, we're chatting. So now we're talking. Yeah, we're just talking. Does anyone like disagree with what I just said? I'm interested to know. That's why speedrunning is done for today. Yes. You and I are polar opposites. Wait, what? Really? No, we didn't even finish a run. Sorry. Congrats. No, we didn't even finish a single run. It's okay. You beat the world record, the 1 minute world record by 30 minutes, exactly. Incredible. I'd like to hear your take on this, if you have a different perspective. If you couldn't tell, I'm also trying to be more open to opinions and be less stubborn, okay? I am evolving, chat. I think I might head out, actually, but that's unfortunate. To be fair, we're not doing fucking anything on this stream. That's nice talking. Thank you, Wolfie. I'll see you next time. See you tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Oh god, it's Ark. Oh fuck. Okay. I still don't know what to do in that game. I gotta go explore next time. Excuse my reckless typing. Okay. Tomorrow is Ark. Tomorrow is today. Deep. Deep. Lark. Yes. You know what, chat? 3-hour stream. I think I'm gonna go rest a little more. Yeah. I want to be energetic for the rest of the week. Yeah. Well, if you guys haven't yet, hit the like and that sub button. I appreciate you all. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. And I hope you continue having a fantastic day. This was fun. Thanks for chatting, chat. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Big stream, Ultimate Cinema, let's go. Thank you, Critical. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. I've been your host, Laser. Very short one, 3 hours. I usually do not do this, but it's okay. Chatting stream, yeah. Gathering after tomorrow, peak. Yeah, not only that, we're gonna do 12 hours again. So, yeah, I'm gonna start at 9 something, 10 a.m. GMT +1. Depends on when I'm ready for it. So, yeah. Thank you once again for watching. I will maybe see you on Discord if you guys feel like chatting. I'll meet you guys there. Yeah. And have fun, everybody. Stay safe. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.